Hey my friends, this is Bernie, or Hillbilly Journey, whichever one you want to call me. I get a question of how I like the Philippines and if I still love it or if I want to go back to America. So in this video, I'm going to answer that question. First off, I love the Philippines, and I have no desire to go back to America anytime soon. The family that I have gotten close to here have treated me with great respect, very much love, and appreciative of everything that I help to do or whatever I do. It's very appreciative, and they have gotten very close to me, especially the kids, and I've gotten close to the kids here, and I love just the family that I've got close to, and even the strangers that when you walk to the market here, they walk out to you on the street just to ask questions, where you're from. They treat me with great respect and like a human being, and I love it. And when you come from America like I did, we're used to food that is very unhealthy for us. But here in the Philippines, they have what they call markets, and the food here is fresh food from the farms that they bring to the market, and they sell it at the market, and it's not GMO or it's not processed food that goes to like Walmart or Kroger. It's straight from the farm straight to the market. It removes the middleman. So they have their markets on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and you can get fresh fish, fresh vegetables, stuff like that. So if you like fish and you like pork, that is the two main meats in this Providence for this area, is pork and fish. So if you like fish and pork, you have no trouble of adjusting faster than I have, because I don't do fish. I don't like fish, and I don't like pork that much. I mean, I like pork sausage, but this is different. This is not like the American pork that we're used to, which is, this pork here is more healthy because it's not they're not injecting their hogs with chemicals. Here is fresh pork or fresh fish or fresh chicken. You don't go to the third party man. It just goes straight to the market, and you get fresh eggs. It don't go to the third party. They just take their eggs straight to the market, and you buy everything that way. They don't have Walmart here. American stores are very limited, and there's only one major American store, and it's like 2 hours from here. So if you plan to go from, say, Pikeville, Kentucky to Lexington, Kentucky, it's like a 2 or 3 hour drive. But here, we have to take the bus because their way of economy is based upon like a taxi bike or a trike is what they call it, or a bus or a jeepney, which is, you pay a fare, and then they just go so far in distance, then you pay a fare for the bus to go to a major city, which is fine with me. I have no problem with that. I'm good with that, and I know it took me some time to get used to the way they travel, but it's okay with me. We are doing great here. Me and Cheryl love each other. I know she does. I can tell. I feel it in my heart that she loves me, and I know that she knows that I love her too. And we are doing great, and she has made me feel like I'm at home, and she takes care of me. She if the Philippines have a way of doing clothes by hand, and in America, we are used to having a wash machine or in a dryer. They do it here like we did it back in the 1960s. You had a wringer washer, and then you hang them on line to dry during the day. That's how they do it here in the Philippines, and they don't complain. They can wash clothes from sunrise to sunset, and they never complain the first time about washing the clothes that they do. Or if they do have a washer, there are some clothes that they still wash by hand. So washing by hand does not affect them. They don't care. They do it because they do it in labor of love for their family. And they don't complain. And another thing, when they cook breakfast, lunch, and supper, and you snack. So they make sure that you eat and you stay full. It don't matter what time of the day. If you're hungry, whatever, they will fix you breakfast, lunch, and supper every day. And Shira asks me every day, what do I want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It never stops. She always concerned of what I eat and make sure I'm full. Which she knows that I'm very picky. I was picky in America, so I'm picky here too. So that's one of my issues. That's a personal problem of mine. It's nothing to do with the Philippines or the Philippine people that love me. I have a way of what the things that I like to eat, and it's hard for me to adjust as far as that goes. But I'm starting to figure out what I can eat and what I can't eat, and I don't want to eat, stuff like that. So, but like I say, if you like fish and pork and eggs and chicken and rice, you'll have no issue about their food, because that's their priority. The main meats that they eat is fish and pork and chicken. American beef, you can get it, but it's very expensive, and you have to go like 2 or 3 hour bus trip to get it if you don't have a vehicle. But that's a project that me and Shira is going to work on, is getting us a vehicle so that we can take our trips to get American food for me. When I first got here, she didn't have a refrigerator. They call it a ref. But she didn't have a refrigerator for me, but just as soon as we was able to, we decided to get a ref for this house, for her house, just for my stuff. And she's been doing everything that she can to make me feel comfortable here, and I'm loving everything since I've been here. So there's only a few complaints that I have, and it's all personal because of me not adjusting to the Philippines food. That's okay, because she knows that I'm American and I'm used to certain foods. Even if I was in America, I'd still be picky. There's things that in America I don't like, and it's sickening. It's just awful food in America. Some things are very awful and taste is nasty. So that's just how I am. It has nothing to do with the Philippines or the way of life here. It's just how I am. But anyways, anybody that is interested in coming to the Philippines, I totally believe that if you gave the Philippines and you really want to make a change in your life, you have no worries about GMO foods like we do in America. You don't have to worry about chemtrails overhead. You have a clear blue sky every day, and the temperature never really changes. It stays like between 85 and 95 every day, because you live in a tropical island. And here we live in the mountains. It's kind of like living in the place that I'm from in West Virginia, in the mountains. And that's why this area is, I adapted real quick to the area, because it reminds me of being back home in the mountains. So it's not much adjustment for me for this area, or this Providence as they call it, as in a deep, what we call in America, deep in the woods. So We're far from the main cities and we are far from the beaches, but we have plans to visit the beaches in the future. It's just going to take us time to get that taken care of, some things taken care of before we get the chance to go financially. So we have to save back for that. But eventually we will make it to the beach. If it's the Lord's will, we'll make it. And I look forward to video recording the times we go and visit, like the beaches, the hot springs, or wherever we go. I plan to video record it and share our journey with you guys. And hopefully the ones that are interested in my journey will enjoy it as well as we will. So I hope that this video answered the question about me loving the Philippines and the way of life. One thing I want to mention is that Sheila has been very loving and very affectionate towards me, and she knows that how to treat her man, and I hope that she knows that I love her and I appreciate everything that she's done, and her family has been very good to me. Everything is good here, and I thank God for everything, and He has made a door open for me to find love, a real true love, and He knows how thankful that I am and how much I have prayed for a loving helpmate, and I really believe that she is. And we do have plans in the future to get married, but we have to go through some steps before we get to that point. It's a little complicated to get married in the Philippines. It's not like America. You can just go down to the courthouse, get your marriage license. No, it don't work that way here. You have to go through the U.S. Embassy. I had to get clearance, all of that stuff to go with getting married. So once I get all of that taken care of, and Shira gets all of her paperwork taken care of, then maybe we plan to make a date to get married. It's just going to take us some time to get to that point, and we look forward to doing that. And in our hearts, we already feel that we are husband and wife, even though we're not legally married. We feel it in our hearts, and I really believe that the Lord has opened her heart for me, and she has showed true godly love with me, and I can feel it. And she knows that I appreciate everything she does, and I try to take care of her as much as I can, and we take care of each other, and that's what I prayed for. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy my videos or our videos that on our journey, please consider of subscribing, commenting, ask questions, liking the video or sharing the video. It helps our channel to grow, and that's what we're hoping that happens, is our channel to grow, and that we get many supporters for this channel. Until next time, God bless you all.